State your name, cuz.
Stormzy, innit? Alright. Are we ready, steady cooking?
Yeah, I think so. Did you start that already?
I think so.
Is it all going?
Yeah,
Everything's
should be
going.
45 seconds in.
Right.
Title of my sex tape.
Fuck, why can't I remember the other thing?
What? Later.
I'm not going to start with my hand down in that area. It look like
Welcome back.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck your protein powder.
What's next?
Well, welcome back everyone to the HNF podcast with your hosts. I'm Chris.
And I'm Harry.
And we back for, episode 10.5, 11?
Yeah,
I don't know what you
11.
want to call it.
Season 1.5.
Yeah, it's kind of
Episode 11.
I think the end of the last episode, we may have...
Got ahead of ourselves a bit,
Yeah,
I'd
we
say.
told you there's going to be a little change, a few little mix-ups, but there's a little delay.
Yeah. Things aren't progressing as quickly as we
a
thought
few
they
things
would.
are waiting delivery, so
Yeah.
so keep your eye out. I'm sure it won't be long, hopefully. Delivery is expected soon.
Yeah, it'll just make it more of a surprise.
Yeah, it'll just one day, it'll just boom, it'll be
Boom.
there.
Different.
You'll just get season 2.
And then, and then that'll be it.
Yeah, but other than that,
Still rolling, same as normal.
yeah, usual, every 2 weeks, you know what it's about.
Here we are,
Here we are,
waffling.
again, waffling.
Waffling, that's us.
But we back, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What's been haps? The haps on
Nothing.
the craps. Nothing.
We're gonna start with the sad news. We're gonna start with
Get it out the way.
a little 2:30 a.m. wake up this morning,
Mm-hmm.
getting all excited. I dust off the old England shirt, put it on, feeling proud.
It's coming home.
Get to the pub, already packed.
packed, bro. That
Fucking-
place was jammed.
It was pumping, and scooch our way through the crowd.
Get to the table.
There we are, get to
nice
the
spot,
table.
Beer garden, big
Yeah.
TV.
Like 3 TVs.
Three
it was
TVs,
mad.
it was a treat.
And the amount of English people there, I don't think I heard an Australian accent.
No, no, facts.
It was wild.
Yeah.
But yeah, all in all, good night or morning, but
Good morning.
terrible
Good
result.
Yes.
Not
Very-
terrible,
Just
but not what we
not
wanted.
what we wanted
No,
to see.
not what we wanted. I
No.
was expecting to come on here today and be gassed about it.
Yeah,
and
coming
be
straight from there,
so
straight
hyped,
in here.
just hitting
And
it.
it just didn't happen.
It just
It did not come home.
not coming home. So
But no, it was a decent game.
yeah,
Nothing really happened in the first half, did it?
No, I think they were all just too scared to let their
Just
guard
playing
slip a
very-
bit. Yeah,
yeah,
playing
very-
safe and but
cagey and
second half, go 1-0 down, looking a bit
yeah,
ropes.
first 5 minutes,
yeah,
probably.
looking a bit ropes.
Yeah.
Oh shit. But
come back 15 minutes later,
yeah,
got
come
one
back,
in.
get one in.
Everyone went
and
mental.
that sub, he came on for like 3 minutes.
Yeah,
and he scored
straight on.
straight away,
Yeah.
bang. And I was like, this is it.
Fresh legs, mate.
This is it. It's coming home. It's
it.
coming home.
That
And
was the boost that you need,
4 minutes before the end of the game,
Boom.
Flopped.
They get another one.
and that was it.
Tragic.
We ain't scoring, so.
Yeah.
But that's alright. That's the bad news out of the way.
Yeah.
We won't.
Cool experience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll always go to them, whether
Yeah.
it's any kind of final like that. It's nice to support your team.
Absolutely.
But,
Your country, mate. Not your team.
not
your
even my
country.
team, my
Your
country. And I'm not even, it's nice to see support when you're not even in that country.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I know there's a
absolutely.
lot of English people here in Australia,
Of course.
especially this like Rockingham area. There's a lot of people.
But to see them all jam-packed
Yeah,
in
and
one
everyone's
venue.
just together. You
Yeah.
don't even know these people, but you're
No.
all singing and chanting and
Yeah.
screaming together, and
Good
yeah,
vibe. Good
a
vibe.
vibe. But
Until the other team scores a goal.
yeah,
and then
until
it's silence.
yeah, you're
everywhere.
all like, come on, then, come on.
Yeah.
And then they score, and you're just like, okay, now what?
Depression.
Yeah.
The depression hits.
Now
Yeah.
it's shit. But that's it. That's bad news
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
just not talk about that. But other than that, no, just been vibing,
Yeah.
taking my little girl some swimming.
Oh, yeah.
she likes doing
Swimming?
a little swimming lessons. Yeah.
In this weather?
Oh,
It's
indoor,
cold as, bro.
indoor pool, bro.
Oh, okay. I guess.
Not-
yeah.
I'm not jumping
Out
in
in
the
the
backyard.
cold, bro.
Give her
Poor little thing.
hypothermia and that.
Yeah.
Freezing
Indoor
the-
pool. Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, in the little hydro pool at
Yeah,
Aqua.
of course.
So warm.
Yeah.
It's like too warm in there,
Oh, yeah, because they get those classes in there, eh?
bro.
Mm.
I was like, I get mad when I have to be somewhere at a certain time. Unless it's a family event, I'm always late. If any family are listening, I'm always fucking late. But if it's like work or an appointment or something like this, I'm always 10 minutes early.
Yes.
So I get to this. It's like my second time doing it by myself with Phoebe because we changed the swimming days. And took her along, but obviously 10 minutes early. And it's quite cold outside, so
Mm.
I'm quite like, I got a hoodie on, I got trousers on, got my trunks underneath,
Yep.
and we get there, and the room's quite busy,
Mm-hmm.
the pool's quite hot, the
Yep.
room gets quite hot,
Yep.
and I'm sweating.
Oh,
I'm sat there
no.
on the side, like, waiting for our class to start, and I'm,
Oh,
like,
shit.
sweating, and I'm like, fuck, I need
Yeah.
to just get in that pool.
Mm-mm.
But no, I did all swimming lessons, she loves it,
Nice.
bless her. I mean, she gets tired, even though she doesn't really do that much.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it's,
Still a lot
yeah,
fun.
I expected less from the class, actually.
Okay.
It's actually really nice to see her, like, I don't know, to see him do things. And,
Yeah, yeah.
you get her a kick and she starts kicking her legs and you're like, oh my god, she's
Yeah,
doing
she's
it.
doing it. Yeah.
But,
Oh,
no,
that's
other than
sweet.
that, I don't think I've done anything else, really. Went out for
Worked.
dinner last night, that's
Oh,
good.
nice.
Yeah, nowhere fancy,
date
but it was
night.
nice grub.
It's good to go out sometimes. You know?
Yeah, I like
Treat
to get out,
yourself,
and just see what's on different menus and just not have to cook. It's
Yeah,
just a bonus.
Absolutely.
So,
The dishes, thank God.
dishes actually is probably the best thing. I don't mind the cooking,
Yeah.
but I cook at home like I do at work, expecting Matt to be there to clean up my dishes. I'll like taste it with a spoon, put the spoon in the sink, and I'm like, I get another spoon
Gotta
out and I
clean up
taste it,
later.
and I just forget, and I put the spoon in the sink.
Yeah.
I can double dip at home. It ain't a
Yeah,
problem.
it doesn't matter. Nobody's paying for it.
Exactly. I just got
fine.
I just got to wash all the dishes. But no, other than that, I don't think I've done too much. Just trying to cope with the cold weather.
Mm.
I've been a little bit sick lately. Had a little
Same,
sinus
Yeah,
going
not as
on.
bad as yours. Yeah.
But nah, still going. Still just trying to
Yep.
trying to
Plod on
fight through
along.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoying life.
Yeah.
What about you? You been doing much?
Oh, other than work, not a whole lot. Been sick as well. I was like not as bad as you. I think you got it pretty rough last week. But
Yeah, I got
yeah, I'm sort of. I think I'm like it was only a few day thing.
Mhm.
Cold, sniffles, cough.
Something going around, I think. Something
Yeah,
in
definitely.
The water.
But yeah, not nice.
No,
is it? No,
it's
it's
not.
very
It's-
shit. You really like
You forget what
when
it's
you-
like to be
normal.
to be healthy.
yeah, yeah. Like it's the thing I get pissed off the most with it is you'll be feeling fine for like most of the day. Obviously, like coughing here and there. Get ready for bed. Lay in bed. And then all of a sudden you're just coughing, constantly coughing.
It knows you're going to
yeah,
bed.
and it's like, and then the throat, it's like, oh my god, and then you need to like sit,
Compose yourself.
Yeah, like sit up, and it's just like, chill, all right,
Yeah.
go to sleep,
Lie down.
you're
Happens
fine.
again.
Yeah, and it just keeps happening.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, I'm sure it knows when you're like
just adds
trying
like
to
another
relax.
hour onto trying to get to sleep.
Yeah.
It's just and
I feel like I'm annoying my partner sleeping next to her because I'm just
Yes,
coughing, like the
exactly.
bed's shaking because
Yeah.
I'm having a fit. And
yeah.
yeah.
Like,
It's,
oh, they're
it's
gonna
not-
walk out.
Yeah, and I'm like, do you want me to go sleep on the couch? No, it's fine. I'm like, okay.
Sorry.
Dying on the side of the bed. But yeah,
Oh,
you have a drink to try because you think it's something in your throat. You're like, maybe I'll just clear it with some water.
I think, yeah, it just somehow makes it worse
Yeah.
sometimes for me, and it's just like,
Yeah.
no.
And I
not
try and
nice.
breathe in my nose rather than like my
Mm.
mouth, and then,
your
I
nose gets
can't
blocked?
because it's all blocked. And
Oh, bro.
yeah, killer.
Wouldn't
killer,
recommend
killer.
getting sick.
First
It's not
world
nice.
problems.
Yeah, facts. Ooh, common cold.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh.
so sad.
Try
Help me.
malaria. Fucking hell.
Try.
Anyway,
Yeah, any hoodles?
no, other than that,
Yeah,
just been chilling.
basic shit, Yeah.
Housework, adult things.
Hobby stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Haven't ordered any more hobby stuff. Not killing the world with the plastic, are you?
No.
No?
No. I'm getting through my backlog. I'm getting
Yeah.
through the backlog. Yeah. I'm being disciplined.
Good.
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 Yeah, it's good.
Until
It's,
that tax return money comes in.
No, that's going straight on the car.
Yeah.
Um,
I thought about that actually because I'm sure I need my brakes done, and I
Yeah.
thought like because I'm getting a nice tax return, I was like, do
Mm.
I just
I think
just fix my car?
I think it's
up a
fine
bit,
to
or-
put a little bit aside for yourself.
Yeah.
A little treat.
What's going on out there? Bloody dog.
But
Guard dog.
the-
Perfect.
There you go. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. Like when you get in your tax return, you want to just be able to spend it on whatever, and then it's like, oh no, I should be an adult.
Yeah,
spend
I
it
should-
on like proper things.
Yeah.
Like, I've got to get Erwin a new tank. He's starting to get quite large, so I've got to
Yeah,
upgrade.
for you that don't know, Owen's a little snaky snake.
He's a little snake.
What kind of snake is he?
Stimson's python.
A Simpson.
Stimsons.
Oh, Stimsons.
Stimson's python, or children's python. They're
Oh.
also known as.
hate
It's
snakes.
gorgeous little man.
Yeah. Is he growing? Is he actually growing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
he's-
you got him, how big was he?
Oh god. Like really tiny and like skinny.
That's
like,
not tiny.
yeah, bro.
Well, I mean,
And-
compared
like,
to some snakes, yeah.
It's skinny.
Like pencil, skinny.
Yeah, like really thin. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe like a pen. But no, now he's bigger.
Big
It's
boy.
much bigger. Yeah.
Damn.
And
One day he's
and
gonna
he just
eat
keeps
you.
growing. No.
But
yeah.
how
So,
big are you gonna go then? Like tank wise, like desk size? Just
nah.
get
maybe
like a
maybe like
huge-
half.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because the one that he's got now is maybe that.
Like
I
a
think it's
third.
like 60 centimeters,
Oh yeah.
and then the new one's going to be 80, I think.
Ooh,
Yeah, so
upgrade.
and then a little bit shorter, but deeper.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He'll be
I would-
pimping.
yeah.
Just get him a little
It's gonna
friend.
be good, and it's gonna have like 2 bulb screw-ins at the top. You know,
Get those
it'll
rays.
be like a mansion for him.
Yeah.
Bro. It's gonna be so
Little
nice.
man cave for
yeah.
the buddy.
Yeah,
Ah,
so
cool.
that's where my tax return money is
Yeah.
going, and the car.
I'm just gonna save it for when
Mm.
shit hits the fan.
Yeah, facts. Smart.
Because I mean, I'm gonna treat myself. You know.
Yeah, do
I'm
it.
work
yeah,
hard.
yeah.
You know.
Absolutely.
Treat myself. Maybe
Yeah.
get something nice for the missus.
Vinyl?
But, or maybe a little vinyl.
Been a while,
Ooh,
been a
yeah, I
while.
haven't been vinyl shopping
Been
for
a while
for
for
a minute.
vinyl.
I do love a good vinyl. No,
Mm.
maybe I'll get a new vinyl player.
Oh yeah, you've been going on about that for a
Yeah,
while.
I've been going on about that for a minute.
Hot minute.
Yeah.
Any hoodles.
Well, that's enough about us.
Something else we've been going on about a lot
A lot
is The Boys.
is the boys.
And man's finally caught up. Season 3, Dunsky.
Thank you very much.
Season 4, we will discuss next time. Because
Yeah.
now we can finally start watching it.
Now, yeah, I can do that.
But yeah,
Season
let's
3.
go back to Season 3. What
Oh
a
my
season.
god! Actually, I don't think. I mean, I haven't seen season 4 yet,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think it's been my favorite season.
Oh, really? Okay.
No, I think season 2 was probably my.
Season
well, I
2.
mean, season 1 because it was new, it was fresh,
Yep,
and I was
yep.
like, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Season 2, I quite enjoyed.
Yeah.
Season
like
3,
another level up.
Yeah, season
then
3 I
season 2.
still enjoyed.
Yeah, yeah.
So it kind of plateaued. It kind of like leveled out.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
It was the
okay.
same as season 2. I think.
Yeah. I think that's quite good for a TV show to be able to do that. A lot
Yeah,
of
to
the
be
time
able to-
TV shows will be like really good and then they'll be shit
Yeah,
or better
it will
or
go
just
like
stay
yeah,
the
and then it will
same,
just
and
start
then-
to like yeah.
But if something can be good, then get better and then stay at that
And
level,
stay
that's
that
pretty
good,
impressive. So
Very high production.
absolutely.
And just they. I thought they were gonna run out of like stupid shit and
Different
like,
ideas and
yeah,
things,
dumb
yeah.
ideas to come out with, like not dumb ideas like in the show they're good
new,
in dumb
like-
ideas, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, the way that people die or the way they fight or
Yep.
shit like that. But no, season 3 still slapped. So
Brilliant.
much action. Like
So
a lot
much
of action in this one.
Heaps of action.
Again, another very storyline based
I really liked it
season.
though, honestly, yeah, personally, yeah. I really like this the story of season 3. I think
Yeah.
it's quite good. You know,
Starts
trying-
off. I don't remember how it starts off.
It's sort of still along the lines of
They find out about the chick, don't they?
Newman.
Yeah, that's kind of like
Newman become
first
is
episode, second episode.
first episode.
Yeah,
Yeah, because Huey sees her kill that bloke.
yeah.
in
It starts
the
off so
alleyway.
like nice and normal, doesn't it? It's like
Mm.
so like
the head popper. Yeah.
you know, living his best life with
Yeah.
his new
New
girl,
boss,
fucking, yeah.
girlfriend's good, you
All
know,
just
all this,
chilling.
and then it
And then yeah,
upside down.
this
instantly.
kind of weird guy's trying to ask for, I need to see Veronica, or I can't remember the name,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
example. And he's like, she doesn't work here. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
who that is. Sends him on his way.
Mhm.
But then,
And he's like, he's a bit creepy. He's like a stalker.
yeah. But he's pointing to the woman in the picture who is
The boss.
Huey's boss.
Yeah, she's like going
So
for vice president.
He's kind
or
of
something.
a little bit like, maybe, you know, she had a past. I don't know. Maybe he was
Mm.
thinking a few things.
Mm.
Follows them,
Yep.
and
And
she
then-
just fucks him up.
Yeah.
He-
Blows his hand off. Blows
Yeah.
his head off.
And
Was he a soup as well? When they were
well,
fighting?
he didn't really have
Or
any
he just-
powers, did he? He didn't really
No.
do anything. He didn't fight back or
No,
anything.
no.
So maybe they were just friends. As
But he
kids
knew
or-
about her powers.
Yeah,
'cause
he
was like trying
he
to
knew a
block
lot
her eyes
more
and
than
stuff.
like
and- But yeah, she still messed him up.
messed him up, and
Mm.
she obviously rung someone, you know, come and clean
Clean
this
up
up,
crew,
come and sort
yep.
this out.
Mm.
But obviously, lo and behold, Huey was there
Saw the
watching,
whole thing.
saw the whole thing.
And it's like, oh my god, I'm working for a soup.
I'm working
and I'm
for a
trying to
crazy
kill them
bitch.
all.
Yeah. So,
Ugh. Yeah.
um,
Soldier Boy as well.
yes.
Coming
so,
into it. So the boys, they all go off to try to find this new weapon
Yeah,
to take
weapon
out
to take
out
out
Homelander, and
Homelander.
because he's
We hate Homelander.
just as much of an evil bastard in this season as he was in the last
I think,
two.
in fact, he might be even worse in this
Mm.
season because he gets so in his own head that he is
Oh
the
my
shit.
god, that just the one that popped into my head. There's that scene with the girl that's like on top of the building.
Yes,
and she's like gonna like jump off, and so
he's like,
Homelander gets up,
Yeah, like come
and then
down.
he's
You know,
like, yeah, come on,
everything's all good.
just make this easy, and then
Yeah.
he sees the news report of Stormfront killing, like biting her own
killed
tongue
herself,
off,
Yeah.
and then he's just like
It's like, nah, fuck it, jump.
this, jump,
Yeah.
do it. And then
She's like,
literally
I don't want to.
threatens.
I don't want to.
Yeah, and then she changes
Yeah.
her mind, and then the laser eyes come on, and he's like, do it. And then she jumps.
Boom,
And then
splat.
splat. God. It's
God.
like, holy shit.
It's crazy.
It's so, horrible.
And then he just goes on this rampage of, if you fuck with me,
You're done.
you're dead.
Yeah.
And he doesn't hesitate to tell people that.
No.
Or like show people that.
No, he does it on like live television,
Yeah.
and then people love it. Like the public love it. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. What?
It's crazy shit.
I mean, a lot of the public probably do like it. But
Yeah.
do you think some people like it because they're scared? I know I would secretly support him because I'd be terrified.
I'd rather support him than go against him.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well,
yeah.
at the very end of season 3,
Yeah.
look what happens. You know, fuck you, Homelander.
Yeah.
Just blazes his head off.
Yeah.
Done. And everyone's like, oh shit, let's just cheer and make him happy again.
I think those people are actually like,
they probably are into it.
yeah, I think they're
They're
actually
like Trump
into
supporters,
It
aren't
is.
they?
That's what it seems like. Hey, yeah.
It's wild.
The real oh god.
Excuse me. But yeah, I mean, a lot happens that they go and find this weapon or whatever it is that's going to be able to kill Homelander.
Mm-hmm.
And they come across Soldier Boy.
The man, he's like a living laser. He's so good.
Well, as you know, before that though,
It's like a Captain America that can shoot a
that's
laser
exactly
out of
what
his body.
when he was coming out of that like
the cryotube.
giant cryotube. That's the word.
Yeah.
It actually reminded me of like Captain America vibes, like being defrosted, like
Yeah, true.
old school kind of.
Yeah, absolutely.
He comes out like shirtless and like
big
like what the
beard
hell's
and
going on?
just,
It's been years.
roided
You know?
up, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely messes them up.
And
real quick.
obviously doesn't know what's going on. Just
Yeah.
fucks up. Kimoko, is that her name?
Yeah, Kimmy.
Kimmy.
Yeah,
And
she saves Frenchie's life.
She nearly.
Nearly
gets killed.
died. Yeah, because
Well,
she
he
wasn't
takes their
healing.
powers.
Hey?
Hey. He
Oh,
takes
is that
their
what it was?
Yeah, every time he does it, he like takes their powers.
Oh, I forgot about that.
So they can't.
Jesus. Well, the powers get weaker.
Yeah.
Something like that. Because she still
Sorry.
re-heals and comes back.
Yeah, they kind of like panic, try and save her. They do she ends up surviving, which is good
Helps
because
out,
I
yeah.
like that little love story between her and Frenchie. I think it's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cute.
Wild though. I mean, I didn't really know what his power was at first,
Mm.
but he just kind of like implodes, doesn't he? Just like
Yeah, well, it's like
fireball.
he just like absorbs energy and then like shoots it
fires it.
around him or like in a direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty
But he's dusty. He's a bit dusty at first, isn't he? 'Cause
and he's very grumpy and angry.
Yeah, I mean, wouldn't you be
everyone.
angry? If he's
Yeah,
been
I mean, I guess so.
frozen
Yeah.
for a few years.
And when was he from? The 50s? Is he like?
I don't actually know. I can't remember the
I think
year.
it's probably like the 50s. Like his vibe and like the way he
He got like
treats people. and
stolen from.
stuff. I think he's
war,
probably
didn't
like
he?
from the 50s or 40s.
He got
or
stolen
something.
by the CIA
Yeah,
and just kind of.
I think he was used. Didn't they say he was used in like Vietnam or something
he's
like
used
that?
in some
some
war.
Asian
But
country.
It was like the first kind of like we're trying to put soups into the army.
Yeah, into the army.
This is what we
Yeah, and
can
it was
do
like a
with
real
them,
test, and
yeah.
then the CIA were like, "This is not good,"
No, this is not good.
and it wasn't good.
And obviously him being the most powerful, let's take him.
Yeah,
and
Soldier Boy. He's like,
he's like the face of
Captain
America.
America.
He is the original Homelander, basically.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
And
And then they put out like a little squad of them in like a little operation, and it just goes to shit because they just
little bug boy.
there's
whatever his
no
name is,
control,
Dragonfly.
no training.
No,
yeah,
they just let loose. And
yeah. One of them
it's-
goes flying off, gets shot down by a rocket. Like
Yeah. One of them's on like that turret gun, and he's just fucking shooting
everyone.
his own men.
Yeah.
Whoever just runs in the way.
Yeah.
Just take your finger off the trigger, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
please. Yeah, well, fucking Butcher messes him up. Gunpowder.
yeah. Well,
That fight
so
in the car park.
Butcher actually gets hold from
Maeve.
gets hold of some temporary
Temp V,
compound V.
which is the stuff that turns them into superheroes.
Yeah, just for 24 hours.
Yeah, it's pretty
Pretty cool.
very very cool
It's
concept.
like a cool concept. I mean, I don't
Mm.
think I'd be able to inject it into myself.
no.
But
No.
Butcher's Butcher. If you've seen it, you know he's a fucking
Yeah.
badass.
Yeah.
And he
But
takes
yeah,
it,
he'll
and
do what he has to.
it fucks
That's
him
the
up a
thing.
bit.
Yeah, I mean, they sort of like act like he's gonna die at the end, but then he's
Yeah.
but then
Well,
he's
yeah.
all right.
They find out that like 5
It's
doses
poisonous.
can kill you.
Yeah, it's like 3 to 5 doses will kill you, and he took 5, I think,
Yeah.
over the whole season.
But I think as long as he kills Homelander, I don't think he cares if he dies.
No.
I
Yeah.
think as long as he
Just
knows
hates Homelander.
before he dies that
Yeah.
Homelander's dead,
Mm.
he's happy. He can die a happy man.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he starts taking this compound V, and
Mhm.
it's it's pretty powerful stuff.
Yeah, I mean he gets the laser vision, super strength, bulletproof.
It's just
Huey fucking takes it at one point.
yeah, and
Can teleport. That's pretty cool. And he gets like super strength as well.
Yeah,
I love that scene where he first teleports and just punches
it. It's because he had a
through
broken
the
arm,
bloke.
didn't he?
Yeah, and it just healed, and then he still punches through that bloke.
straight through the guy.
Oh, so cool. But then he's naked,
And then
and he stood there. He's like, "Holy shit, this is so good."
like, and he's so amazed by everything
and
else.
then MM on the
doesn't
floor. He's
realise,
like, "Your dick's out." Put it
Brilliant.
away.
Cool little like twist on it is like I like the fact that they've taken it
Mm.
so they know what it's like to be
Super.
super.
Put them in their shoes and stuff.
And it's just when they go in that like when they go to find Soldier Boy,
Mm.
he's like, "Don't worry, boys, I've got this," and he just walks out and just starts lasering.
Yeah,
fucking
just kills all.
those
Yeah,
people.
because all of the security come
Yeah,
out, and
and
it's like, oh my
wild.
god, this is shit.
like so
We're gonna
cool.
die. Yeah, because MM and Frenchie and that they don't know.
They don't know, no one knows.
And then
yeah.
all of a sudden, I'm not gonna repeat what he says, but it just
Yeah.
comes out. Just no
Just
effort.
absolutely
Gone.
messes them up.
Yeah, so good. So many cool
very
action
good.
scenes in this season.
And then so much fighting.
Mm.
They go and so gunpowder and stuff. They're the original like 7, right?
Yeah, kind
Kinda.
of.
They're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
called
yeah.
the 7.
No,
but
but
they're the ones
that's-
that hung around with
Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy.
Yeah, and then there was that red. The
TNT. The brother and sister.
Yeah, the twins, the TNT twins, and then the red chick, the Red Baroness. Is that what her name
and there
was?
was that other guy who they go into the forest, don't they?
Mm.
And that guy that if you look him in the eyes, he like traps you inside your mind.
That's
I don't
right.
remember what his
I
name
forgot
is.
about him. They didn't really touch on him a whole lot.
No, it was
I
a
mean,
very short like.
Yeah, I mean, even in that recap,
You see
there
him
was-
once. You
yeah.
don't see him because he traps Butcher in his own mind.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't see him again, and then you
Mm.
see him when they find him. Huey teleports him back to Butcher and saves Butcher. It's
Right.
like, I'll take you
okay.
somewhere safe.
Yeah.
If you, but then he ends up dying anyway.
Oh, there you
'cause
go.
Old Soldier Boy just fucking fucks him up.
Yep.
So
Because that's what he wants to do.
yeah.
Kill.
So
all his
okay,
old
so they go
friends.
around to these other smaller
Heroes.
suits to
Yeah.
find Soldier Boy. Is that what they're doing?
No. So
Or no, find out what happened
they
to him.
they
hey.
did for a couple of them, and then
Yeah.
they found Soldier Boy, and then Soldier Boy got out, and he was like, because they wanted to recruit him to help kill Homelander, and he was like, no, I want to go kill
I
all
want
these
to
other
kill all these other fuckers
people.
who threw me under the bus.
yeah, threw him under the bus and left me for dead.
Yeah, never said a word.
And then kills them. He does, and then finds out that Homelander's his son, kind of.
Yeah, I was a bit confused. We quickly watched the recap.
Yeah.
And I mean,
I completely forgot about this.
I must have missed that
Mm.
because I was just when we saw it, I was like, how? So
Yeah,
he's
'cause
his
it was like his-
grandfather?
Because was it like his DNA was
Yeah, did they take it from him? and
taken
make
from Soldier Boy
another-
at some point, and then that's what was used to create the other
Homelander?
soups,
No,
or did he actually just make a baby
Yeah,
with someone that he didn't know
I
about?
imagine he'd be quite popular with the ladies. Being
Yeah, probably. But yeah, I don't know. It'd be. But then he doesn't give a shit.
Maybe
He
we'll
says
find
that at
out.
the end.
maybe we'll find out season 4.
Oh yeah, maybe we
'Cause
will.
There's
Because
a
he
big,
didn't die.
no, there's a big old
Soulja Boy
fight
didn't
scene at
die.
the end, which was
Yeah.
really cool
Very,
because they were
very
kind of
cool.
all involved, weren't they? You know?
Everyone
Everybody
came
now
in.
wants to kill Homelander.
Yeah.
Like nobody gives a shit anymore.
Mm. But
I
then
mean,
it was
the Deep's still doing his weird ass shit.
Fucking, he's so strange. He's so weird.
When he was fucking the octopus.
Oh my god, man! And then
he
and then
gets that
they make him
girl?
eat it.
Oh man,
That was horrible. That scene.
gets
horrible.
that new girlfriend, or wife, or whatever.
Yeah,
And he's
gets
like, oh,
back
you want
with
to
her.
try something new?
Yeah.
And then just like pulls out this octopus, and he wants a
Oh
threesome
my
with an
God.
octopus, and this chick's just not into
No.
it. I mean, I don't think anyone would
No.
be into that.
No, because he can speak to
Um,
the animals, obviously.
Yeah,
so
and
it's
this,
like
this octopus is giving him the come on, you know.
Yeah. yeah.
Which is odd in itself.
And then they
Yeah,
make
they
him
make
eat
him
the
eat
octopus
it.
alive,
And what can you do? You either eat the octopus, or Homelander just fucking lasers your face off.
and then kills your girlfriend.
And then yeah,
Like,
just kills everything you stand for. So
yeah. You're
don't-
gonna eat the octopus.
yeah,
mate.
and it-
You're
oh.
gonna eat the
And-
octopus.
But when I was watching it, he literally like just swallows it, doesn't he? He doesn't
yeah,
even, like
no,
eat
he
it.
does. He
just
crunches it like once, like.
and then just like oh, the gulp at the end, and
Oh.
nah. Just,
I
like,
mean,
the
we
black ink
we
and shit,
handle
like-
octopus and stuff at work,
Nah, I
and so like
couldn't.
just.
and like a live one, like no, that was a big octopus as well.
yeah,
to eat.
bro, huge.
Which is
Oh,
just crazy.
I mean, it's a show, but still, it's
Yeah.
just not a nice thing to picture.
Absolutely
or see.
wild. And the what's her name? The face of Vought, the chick who
Starlight?
they're the PA woman, like the
Oh,
I don't know what her name
Amy?
is.
No,
I don't know, she's crazy.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
and she's just like pulling her hair out. And
Yeah,
shit, like,
her hair just starts coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was in that series. Sorry, in the last season, season 3, there was a part where Homelander makes her take a wig off, right?
I think
they're all in like that
so.
meeting room, and he's like, "No, take your hair off." And
Yeah,
she's just like, obviously didn't think anyone
because
knew.
it's a lot worse than what it
she
actually
like
is.
takes it off, and she's got like 5 strands of hair left, like. So she's obviously very stressed.
Very stressed. Yeah. Some sort of condition, I imagine.
Yeah, just Homelander's just an asshole.
And then like we said at the end, he just lasers that dude's face in public. Civilian, complete normal person.
Just doesn't like
he's at like a rally pretty much.
Yeah.
For all the Homelander supporters, and introduces Ryan, his son, to everyone, to the public, and then just somebody like throws a bottle and it like hits Ryan in the face, and he gets called a fascist and stuff. Lasered, dead. And then everyone just cheers and loves it, and then that's how.
I don't think he even thought
ends.
the reaction was going to be.
No,
that.
He thought it was going to be like, oh
shit,
shit, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, cool.
But then everyone loved it, and so he's like, cool, I can do whatever I want now, and everyone will love it.
But the fight scene was really good. I thought they were gonna get him at the end. You know, they
could have.
They could have had him.
So could have.
And then old Soldier Boy was about to fucking explode and just kill everybody.
Then Queen
Maeve dives out of nowhere and
tackles him out the window.
And honestly, I almost got teary when I thought she died. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, but
I mean, spoiler alert for this entire segment.
But yeah, I thought it was close. I was panicking.
But she lived.
She lived. She lived. Yeah, she lived. It was actually quite a smart role to play. She just wants to live a normal life now. Yeah. Hide under the radar with her partner.
It's good. Yeah, and they deleted the footage of her walking away from
the explosion and shit, and they managed to catch
Soldier Boy
and put him back in his little
stasis.
Pod. Yeah.
And that's it. Well, and yeah, Starlight left the 7. She's not part of Vought anymore.
Frothing for season 4.
Can't wait. I'm gonna see if I can watch an episode tonight.
Yeah, I might watch. Yeah. I might watch one. I might
sprinkle it.
I still have to watch it in the 2 weeks so we can talk about it next time. But I might just watch an episode here and there. Yeah. Otherwise I binge it.
Well, old mate was saying that they're not all out. I thought they released them all.
So I haven't either. Fact check that one,
but he was saying that they're like weekly or fortnitly releases or something. So
yuck.
I mean, that's annoying. Then we can't just talk about the whole season in one go. But
yuck.
At least it's incremental. Like we can just catch up straight away to what's current.
Yeah.
But I'm excited.
But yeah, season 4 should be good. Season 3.
Yes.
What would you? It was my second favorite. Like I say, it's gone up and it's gone along. I think season 1. Was amazing.
I mean, last time I watched season 1 was when it first came out, so it's not really fair for me to judge it. But I really like season 3. Yeah. I'd say, maybe. I mean, it could be the same. I did like season 2 as well, and season 1 was still cool.
It's all just as good, really, isn't it?
It is.
It's a hard one, but. They're all just...
And it'll be interesting to see where Gen V stacks in all of it.
Yeah. I'm excited to start that. I keep seeing like little...
Snippets of it.
It's your phone that's listening. I keep seeing like little TikTok clips and like YouTube shorts and stuff about Gen Z and...
Gen V. You keep calling it Gen Z.
Blah.
Gen Z.
All this new kind of spin-off on it, I guess. So it should be good, I hope. They haven't like... I mean, if they ruin it, you just stop watching.
Yeah, you don't need to.
It's not going to take The Boys, is it?
No, hell no. But that's that. That's very positive.
A positive. A good thumbs up from me.
Thumbs up.
Big thumbs up.
Double thumbs up.
But I got a little.
Something.
It's like a little quiz. It's like a little few.
Okay.
A few little. We're going to call it what percent. Okay. So I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
And then you have to guess like a percentage or like a ratio, like
ratio?
Like 3 and 1, or like, you know what I mean, like a so they're just completely random questions. Some of them I tried to keep it Australian based.
All right, so that I somewhat have an idea. Yeah. All right, hit me with it. Run it up.
Okay, what percentage of Australians have a driving license? Now you can ask me questions. So it's I'm from what I was reading on the article, it was from the age of, I think it was 17 to whenever.
Driving age to up
to death. Yeah.
So it's not going to count all of the children and
it doesn't.
Shit, yeah.
My daughter doesn't count because she can't drive.
I would say
it was higher than I thought.
do have a driver's license or don't have a driver's
No,
license?
do.
Which percentage do?
Which percentage of people have a driving license?
I'll say 75%.
In Australia. Just in Australia, this is, yeah.
Maybe. I'll go 75.
75?
70. I'll go
70?
70%.
Okay. The actual answer is 92%.
Oh, wow.
Which is a lot more
That
because
is,
in the small amount of people I know, I could
Well-
name you 3 or 4 people that don't have a license.
yeah, quite a few.
So
Wow.
92%.
92%.
Yeah.
That's actually really good.
It's quite high, I thought, and I think it's good. I mean, you
Wow.
have a lot of distance to travel if you want to do want to get
Absolutely,
somewhere.
yeah.
So having
Yeah.
a driver's license is handy.
It's very handy.
Um,
Wow,
but yeah,
92%. That's
well,
a
it's quite
that's a
high.
big surprise.
I heard that one on the radio. It's
Yeah.
actually quite good, isn't it?
Oh, cool.
Because they were like, ring in with some guesses or whatever.
Yeah,
and,
yep.
And like I was thinking about 70, around 70,
Yeah,
80
yeah.
mark. I was like, surely
Yeah.
there's a lot of people out there that just can't be bothered.
Yeah.
And it can be quite expensive, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
But then
yeah.
some people might just
Situations
get
are
a
different.
license and not have a car.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
But yeah,
True.
interesting.
Wow,
92 is quite high,
92%.
isn't it?
That's good.
I'd like to know what other countries would be
Mm.
and where we sit on like the...
The scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that interesting, but if you just...
No, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, okay. So, the 7.5 million people who eat the iconic Vegemite in an average week. No, that have I written this down wrong? Hang on.
Run it back.
Let me run that back. I'll read another one while I make sense of this one.
Yeah. Okay.
How many people in Australia have a pool or a spa? So this is a ratio. Okay, so it could be
Ooh.
like 2 in 10 or 1 in
Okay.
16.
This one's a ratio. Okay.
So,
okay.
How many people in Australia have a pool
Pool.
or a spa?
Pool and or spa.
Yeah. A
Oh,
spa for
it-
anyone listening is like a hot tub. I don't know. You
Hot
guys
tub,
call it a spa here.
Jacuzzi.
Yeah, I call it a jacuzzi.
Is there a
or
difference?
hot tub. I don't think
between
they're
a
all the same.
jacuzzi? It's all the same thing. hey?
Jacuzzi's got bubbles, right?
Jacuzzi.
But then a hot tub has
spa.
bubbles. Spas have bubbles.
Spa
I don't
have
know.
bubbles,
Is it just 3
yeah.
names for one thing? Is a jacuzzi a brand?
Well, a
Is it one of those
spa
things?
is technically a place where you go get massages and
Well,
stuff.
that's why I wouldn't call it a spa.
So and it is hot tub.
You
and
know, our friends
jacuzzi
have got a
then.
spa, and I wouldn't go, "Oh, can I come and use your spa?" Because I wouldn't go and get a facial or a
No.
foot rub at
Yeah, exactly.
my friend's house.
Hmm.
I don't know. And anyway,
Ratio. I'd say 1 in 5. 1 in
1 in 5?
5.
Not a bad guess. It's actually 1 in 7.
1 in 7, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So 1 in
I thought
7
there was a lot more.
people in Australia.
Awesome.
I don't know if people is people. It probably shouldn't be people. It should probably should be properties or
Yeah,
houses. Yeah. Because technically, obviously, the people live there.
Yeah.
That's.
1 in 7.
But then I don't know if the
Yes.
1 in 7 is that including. So if 7 people live at your house, does that mean 7 people have a spa?
Yeah, there's a lot
To
of factors to that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think
I'd say
all
surely
in
it
all,
means
a lot
like
of people have a pool or a spa.
I'd like to think of it more as 1 in 7 houses
Yeah,
have a pool
yeah.
or spa. Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's
I'd
pretty
say.
good though.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's cool.
And
Wow.
since being in Australia,
Okay.
I have noticed that the people that live here seem to love a good cup of coffee.
Mm.
Now, I
Yeah.
lived in England for a very long time, and I only kind of started drinking coffee when I was probably like 18,
Wow, really?
19. Yeah, wasn't really into it.
Yep.
Okay, obviously, being a chef, you need that boost.
Absolutely.
Not really an energy drink
Lifeline.
fan, really. So I just, tried a little coffees and liked it a little bit more. But we've got the very big, like, a lot of franchise coffee
Yeah,
places.
you got Starbucks over there.
Starbucks,
which is-
Costa,
Yeah.
A lot more little ones have opened in the time, and I'm sure more have opened since I've been here. But
Yeah.
but anyway, what percentage of Australians have at least 1 cup of coffee a day?
Oh my God, it's got to be.
I don't know what the age range
Yeah.
is in this.
It's got to be so high.
But at least 1 cup of coffee a day.
90%.
90%.
Yeah.
That's a bit high.
Wait, so this one isn't just adults. It's
It's
just
just-
Australians.
yeah.
Oh, all right, I'll drop it down.
Just
I'll
in
say
Australia.
75.
Bang on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
75.
around 75% of people have at least 1 cup of coffee a day.
Wow.
Which is-
3/4 of the population.
At least 1 a day. That's at
That's-
least 1. Like,
I mean, we have good coffee here.
yeah, very
We-
good coffee.
Australia does good coffees,
Yeah.
man. Like after going into Europe and stuff
But-
last year, it's not that great
No.
over there.
And I'm not a coffee connoisseur. but
No,
I
no,
definitely
neither.
can tell the difference
Neither.
between a shit coffee and a good coffee.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think Macca's have upped their game.
Oh,
now they've
definitely.
got the cafe bit,
Yeah,
like,
the McCafe.
McCafe or whatever it is. Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
like their coffee's gone up
Mm.
in scale because it's
As long
not
as
just I always remember coffee at Macca's or like hot drinks at Macca's just being like a vending machine.
Yeah,
like you put your
yeah,
cup
yeah.
in and you just press a button and
Yep.
it just like when you go 7-Eleven.
Select which one you want.
Yeah,
Yep.
7-Eleven coffee. I mean, for $2 you can't complain.
No.
But
So handy.
it's not the best.
No.
But yeah, I think there's a lot more like
That's-
independent coffee like venues here.
Yeah. Cafes?
Cafe, yeah,
Is that
yeah,
what you
coffee
mean?
shops,
Yeah, like
cafes,
coffee shops.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think they pride themselves on a good coffee, and I think word does
Mm.
get out about a good coffee.
Mm.
And
I think
People
just
have that
being a
regular.
barista as well is something that a lot of people
Yeah.
like the idea of.
it's like an
as
art
well.
now, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's like
it is. Yeah.
How
good's your
how
pour.
good your latte art and your milk froth.
Actually, I went to a fucking latte art competition once
No way.
to watch.
Oh,
One of a couple.
like during TAFE?
No. So when I worked at the cafe,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
couple of the girls that worked there, they were, performing. What do you say for that?
Yeah, performing.
I mean, they were partaking.
yeah, participating.
Thank you, in the competition, and they were it was actually quite cool, big crowd.
Interesting.
Yeah, a bunch of different people. I think there's like 20 people doing it.
Wow.
It's like a hit out sort of thing, and you
Yeah.
get judged on each of it, and
Did any of
it's
them
actually
win?
quite cool. One of them came third or second out of like the 5 tiers. So there was like 5 tiers until you get to
That's
the
pretty
final. And I think one of them got to the second one and then got knocked out. So
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
And I think people pride themselves on a good coffee.
Yeah.
I think if word gets out,
Yeah.
people like a regular, you know. You
Absolutely.
go.
Yeah. I'd
you
love
drive
to
to
have a
work
joint
or-
like that where I can just go in, morning, regular,
Oh.
boom, process,
Love it.
done.
Like my nan always goes
loyalty
to the shop.
card, tagging
Yeah.
the loyalty
Oh,
card. It'd be
My
so
nan
good.
always goes to the shop. Like every morning, she'll walk to the shop and get a newspaper
Oh,
or like a lotto tickets or whatever, and just like,
Brilliant.
every day.
brilliant.
Like they'd just be so nice. Wouldn't
Yeah,
they?
it would.
I
Yeah.
couldn't do it with a restaurant
No.
because I just get bored of the food.
Yeah. Unless it's for some reason really, really good food. And
Yeah,
but then it becomes a thing of the staff
Yeah.
and the people, and you just love being around them, and then the location.
But then
and
could you go and if there's 10 things on their menu, could you
Hmm.
go every week and just pick out of those 10 things?
maybe you can't. Maybe
Yeah.
you fiend for their fish and chips on a
Do you want fish and
Thursday
chips
night.
every week?
I'd eat fish and chips once a week every
Yeah.
night if
I
I
guess
could.
like family
Yeah.
traditions and that, like Sunday roasts and that.
Yeah,
Alright, fair.
Yeah.
Alright.
Lovely bit of squirrel.
Anyway, moving on. What percentage of adults in Australia drink alcohol? Now,
Oh.
alcohol is massive here. I mean, it's massive everywhere.
200% of adults.
Now, I don't
No.
know what the parameters are again. I don't know whether that's, drink alcohol on a daily basis or drink alcohol once a year. I don't know what it can condole in.
Yeah. What percentage of adults consume alcohol?
Yeah, it's
I'm thinking
again lower than I thought.
lower than you thought. So
Yeah.
I'm going to think it's lower than the coffee one, I'm going to say.
Okay.
I feel like there's a lot more people that don't drink alcohol than don't drink caffeine.
I think there's a lot more younger people now that don't drink alcohol because
Mm.
they're a bit more like health
They see what
freaky.
the older people
Yeah,
are like.
yeah.
They always
Yeah,
drink
well,
alcohol.
um,
I'm going to say, let's go 68%.
68. It's actually 77.
Oh, wow. It was higher
So it's
than
higher
the
than
coffee.
the coffee just.
Wow.
Yeah, interesting.
Damn,
But again, I don't
77%
know
of
whether that's,
Adults.
I had a beer this morning at the footy, but
Maybe
probably-
it just means like semi-regularly.
yeah, like a
Once a week.
once or twice a week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
once or twice a week. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. 77%.
And go a bit rogue. This one isn't a percentage. This is just
Mhm.
going to be a number.
Okay.
How
Okay,
many
okay.
kangaroos are in Australia?
Oh, piss off. I'm not meant to guess this. Millions.
But this one threw me because who the fuck counts them?
Yeah, how are they meant to keep track of this
How
shit?
are they? Yeah. Are
There's
they just
no
going
way.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
In this, 1 hectare,
Yeah.
there is 10 kangaroos. So Australia's this big. We'll times that by this.
No,
Like,
they
how do
can't
work
do it
this
like
shit
that. They
out?
can't
Because
do
there
it
ain't
like
no
that.
kangaroos living in the middle of the outback, surely.
Yeah, they do.
What do they
I mean,
eat?
maybe not in the middle, but
It's like 70 degrees. What do they eat? And what do they
70
drink?
degrees.
Boiling, bro.
Well, I don't know. They've been doing it for years.
They're
years.
hard nuts out
They
there,
are,
bro. They're
bro.
badasses.
Crazy.
All right, yeah. How many
many
kangaroos
kangaroos?
roam the streets of Australia?
The streets.
How many men are there?
6 million.
Brother.
Am I way off?
You're way off.
Way over or way under?
Way off. Way under.
I'm way under.
Way under.
Shit. 15 million.
Keep going.
Piss off, really?
Keep going.
What the fuck? Who is counting these?
I
There's
don't know.
no way.
That's what I want to know. But this was I got like a
It's
little,
more kangaroos than people.
I promise you. So there,
20 mil.
Australia roughly has
Yeah.
48 million kangaroos. Now, the population of Uruguay is 3.5 million. Right?
Bro.
So if the kangaroos decided to invade Uruguay, each Uruguayan will have to fight 14 kangaroos.
You're not winning
You're
that,
not
bro.
winning,
You're
bro.
not winning
So
that.
kangaroos, if you're listening, Uruguay's a good place to go.
Go now.
Take it over.
Strike while you can. 40 million?
48 million.
48 million.
That's so many kangaroos.
Where are they?
That's what
Where
I'm saying.
are they?
Like, is
Hey,
it just like
Are they just
gangs of them places? Like
mobs?
troops.
Mob
Yeah.
troops. Mobs or troops of them.
Mobs sounds bad.
Yeah.
Mobs. Something like that.
Mob of
Mob of kangaroos.
Bro.
That mob run up.
48
48 million. Or apparently roughly.
That's more than Australia's population, isn't it?
I would have said so.
I'm pretty sure it is.
That's
Not
shit ton of
that's not
kangaroos.
quite as big as of a ratio as Uruguay, but
yeah.
bro.
Yeah. I don't know why that fact
48
came with it, but it was
I mean, that's quite cool.
yeah, it's quite funny.
40,
Imagine
I
fighting
couldn't imagine
14
14
kangaroos.
kangaroos. And our kangaroos are big. They are scary boys.
I reckon I could drop kick a Joey. I'm not gonna drop kick a Joey, so don't cancel
Could
me.
though if you had
But
to.
yeah, I reckon if I had to.
If you're
yeah.
few of the 14,
But
you,
as
you might
soon
be
as
lucky.
you went within like 4 foot of that Joey, that mama is coming.
Oh
at you,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Fists up. She's ready.
Bro, their claws, man. Oh,
Their
shut up.
tails, bro. They're like, I never realized how thick they were.
They stand on them.
You know,
That's how
literally
they
like
get you.
fucking-
You know that they use it
Yeah,
as
they
like
like
a
lean-
lever, and
Apparently
then
they can't go backwards.
kangaroos can't move backwards. I wonder if you could use that as a strat then to defeat them.
I'm
Get behind them.
you.
Get behind them. Constantly drag them by their tails.
Oh my god, swing them around.
Yeah.
You got to pick one up first. I reckon they weigh.
I bet they're very heavy.
Yeah, I reckon they're like 100 kilos.
Easy.
The big boys,
yeah,
yeah.
the grey. Are the
Daddies.
reds bigger than the greys? I think the red
I
ones
did
are
not
bigger
know
than
there
the
was
greys.
red or greys.
Yeah, red kangaroos and grey kangaroos. It's
Are
like
they like
squirrels.
Yeah, okay, yeah. They're like more like a brown.
Are kangaroos just
giants.
our squirrels?
Are they giant squirrels?
Because we don't have squirrels here. Did they just mutate and then grow huge?
Do kangaroos have opposable thumbs?
No. Are squirrels marsupials? No. Maybe? Do they? They don't have little pouches.
No.
No, okay.
They lay
Yeah.
eggs.
Shut up. No, they don't. Next question.
They have opposable thumbs, though, squirrels, right?
Do they?
I think so. How they hold their nuts and shit, right?
Oh, yeah, maybe.
So they're gonna take over the world.
Maybe they will. Who knows? Stay tuned.
All right. Next one is how many Australians have a passport? Now this, I believe, it's a valid passport. So valid until whatever date that it was, but yeah, a current Australian. How many Australians have a passport?
I'm gonna say it's not super high. I'm gonna go with 59%.
59. It's actually 57.
Oh,
So you're very close.
I was gonna say 56.
Very close.
Yeah, 57%.
I tried to find out how many Australians have actually left the country, like been on holiday, travelled overseas or whatever.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't find that.
And then then the FBI rocked up at your
yeah,
door. Like, why are you
like,
trying to find this?
What
out?
are you searching?
What are you googling?
But there has been a few Australians I've spoken to, and they've never travelled outside of Australia.
No, yeah, same. Yep.
So I was like, oh, maybe I could see how many people actually have a passport. Or is it a money issue?
57%.
Get your money up.
Get your money up.
It's expensive, man, to travel outside of Australia.
Yeah, and they flights and
Damn.
stuff.
Or even
yeah.
flying inside Australia is expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
57%.
a lot.
It's lower
Yeah.
than I thought.
I mean, hey, if you haven't got to drive to leave the country, why bother?
Yeah.
Why bother getting
Maybe
there?
people don't want to get their passport because they're to get their driving license.
Yeah,
That's why
yeah,
it's so high.
fucking hell, yeah, it's just tears. Yeah.
I don't even know how much a passport is these days.
They've just upped the price of it. I think we have the second most expensive or the most expensive passport now in the
Why?
world.
Why is it so
Yeah,
expensive?
and it's only the because they're like rated in power, like in the power of your passport, like how many countries you can get into without needing a visa and stuff like that. I think so. Australia's an Australian passport, I think, is like the 5th most powerful one, and then there's like Canadian,
Okay.
Japanese,
British
New
gotta be
Zealand,
up there, right?
and UK,
Yeah.
something like that. But
Interesting.
yeah, Australia's up there, but we are the most expensive of the top ones, I
Wow.
think, or one of the most.
That's crazy.
Mm.
I need to, fuck.
Yeah, crazy.
And the last one I've got
Yes,
is
the Vegemite one.
I need to run back to that. I don't really
Okay.
think It's more of a fact.
Okay, all right.
I saw it and thought it was cool.
Yeah, yeah.
How many meat pies are eaten yearly
Oh my
in
god.
Australia?
The meat pie.
Now, a meat pie is anything. Is it? I don't know if it's just a meat
Mrs.
pie.
Max.
But just I
4
think
and
I'm talking
20.
just standard. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's
4 and
a
20
Meat pie.
standard meat pie. Pinjarra Bakery. Oh,
Mince and gravy pie.
even a Jester's pie, man.
Jess's pie so good. Jess's chips, brother.
Oh.
Elite. Best
Elite.
chips. Best fast food chips.
You reckon?
I think so.
Bold statement, though.
Mm. I mean, I'll stand by it. I mean, don't get me wrong. A good Macca's chip is good.
Yeah, but it's like 1 in 6.
But this is the thing. It's like, when they're good, they're good. But it's like, yeah, but if they're going to be the best, they have to be always good.
Always good.
And
Yeah,
Jess's
yeah.
chips
Consistency
are
is
always
key.
good.
Yeah.
Like KFC
can't-
chips, elite, but they're shit most of the time.
Most
like,
of the time, yeah.
cold, under-seasoned, but like, when they're good, they are really good, but it's so rare.
I just love, like, going to a pub, like pub chips.
Mm.
Like when you go like a...
Yeah.
and get those thick cut, crispy...
I went to a pub a couple of weeks ago and they had like French fries, like Macca's style,
Shoelace,
but like they're shit.
shoestrings.
Because it's
and
not
stuff,
Macca's,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
How many meat pies are eaten
pies.
in Australia every year?
Millions.
Correct, millions, yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I'm gonna say 5 million.
5 million.
5 million.
Try
pies.
270
Holy
million.
shit!
270 million
270 million pies.
meat pies, yep. Now, I don't know if that can be from frozen meat pies from your local
Who is
supermarket
upping these
or
numbers, bro?
fatties.
Because what's the population of Australia? Say 30 million. I think it's like 36 million now or something like that.
So how many meat pies is that each?
That's
It's not many, actually.
10 pies each.
A year, it's not a lot.
Yeah, but then you think about how many vegetarians, vegans, children that
People
are
that just don't
fussy.
like pie.
Yeah, how many people
Yeah,
out there?
interesting.
Then that's. But yeah, 10 pies a year. That's actually not a lot.
No.
I'd easily eat more than 10 pies in a year.
I don't think I do. So you probably eat my
I get like
share.
oven ones, you know.
I bought some the other day.
don't ever like go out to a servo and get like a Mrs.
No.
Max or something
I
like that.
had
But,
oven pie the other day and it wasn't very nice. Like the outside was way too crispy.
oh, okay.
It just didn't. Maybe I had the oven too high. No,
You
I don't know, it
should
said
maybe should have
180.
just read the packet properly.
Oh,
Follow the recipe, chef.
human error.
Come on, yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Wow, 200 and what million?
270 million.
270 million pies.
That's a lot of pie.
That's a lot of pie, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, how much pastry?
How much meat? How many cows?
Oh, don't. I hate it. That's one sad, horrible thing about working in hospitality industry and in the kitchens in particular. Like, you get a new scope and sense of how much production there is in the world. Like, usually, like before going into it, it's like, oh yeah, go to the shop and I'm going to buy this and that.
Yeah.
But then when you're seeing like the meat supply come in and you're getting an understanding of the cost and the weight and where that comes from, how many places that company delivers to.
To me, it was the kilos
Yeah.
that really shook me because
Yeah.
you're like, oh, we've got 7 pork belly in the fridge.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay. But then when you're like, oh, we've got, last year we ended up using like 1.5 tons of pork belly, for example. They're like 1.5 tons
Tonnage.
of pork belly.
Like imagine
that's
stacked up.
That's wild. And every
one restaurant.
every pig has 2 bellies,
Yeah, I think so.
like from each side.
Oh,
That's a lot of fucking belly.
fuck.
That's so.
That's
And
so
we're one
much.
venue, in the grand
So
scheme
much.
of, and we're only small in the grand scheme of things.
And that's not even like talking about supermarket stuff.
And chickens and
Oh, don't.
Everything,
See,
bro.
thinking about shit like
It's
that is what
wild.
makes me want to go like vegetarian. and
wild.
stuff.
Nah,
It's
fuck that
crazy.
shit.
Crazy.
Couldn't do it. I couldn't do it myself.
I did it for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was in primary school.
I
Yeah.
tried for a bit to have like one meal each week that wasn't meat
Yeah,
based.
didn't include it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
get some like corn mince or like
Mm.
just have complete vegetables or
Yeah,
something.
it's good if you can get into a routine with it. It's definitely
Yeah. I mean,
even just cutting out red meat.
yeah.
Red meat.
But I
is-
like eggs, and eggs are
Yeah,
very
same.
versatile.
Yeah,
You
eggs
can
are
make yourself
really
an omelette. You just
Yeah.
don't have to have ham or
Still-
bacon in it. You
yeah,
know,
still vegetarian. Chuck the cheese in there.
cheese, fucking
Yeah.
courgette. Oh, sorry,
Dish.
zucchini.
Zucchini.
Like some red peppers, capsicums, fucking whatever you want. You know.
Mm.
I don't think I could go vegan.
No, I couldn't.
It's the dairy, man. The dairy would
Could
do
not do
me in.
vegan. Hell no.
The dairy would.
Yeah.
Can't. But yeah, that was my little percentage.
I like
things. I'm sure
Cool little
I'll
game.
dive into some more again at some point. But
Yeah, it'd be a good little part
Yeah,
tour to do.
little
Maybe
part tour.
expand it out into another country
Yeah.
or something like that, or
I
just
thought it was cool.
yeah, different category as a whole.
But the little fact on
The Vegemite.
the Vegemite, yeah, apparently
Yeah.
7.5 million people eat Vegemite every week.
7.5 million.
Yeah, in an average week. So they eat it, on
Wow.
toast once a week, twice a week. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm definitely in
Nearly
that.
6.5 million of them were born in Australia.
Wait, what?
So 7.5 million people around the world, I guess.
Around the world,
Or
or
just cancel this fact. Cancel
everything?
about
We
it.
need to fact check
I'll
this
fact check this.
please.
I'll get back to you. I must have
It's been a big day, all right?
Yeah,
It's been a big
it's
day. Bear
long.
with us.
Yeah, and we're filming a lot earlier than we usually are.
Yeah, and we were up at 2.
Yeah, so I will regather, and I'll
Cut us
find
some
out more
slack.
information about some Vegemite.
Yeah.
I'll get you some Vegemite facts.
Yeah.
There we are. I love Vegemite.
Here's one. Vegemite shapes.
Elite.
Amazing.
Don't
We've
even at
already
me.
said it a
That
bunch, but
and Solo, put me on an island.
that's
I'll
it.
just- I'll survive
that's your
with it.
two.
Yeah,
Those are your two. One drink, one food.
Yeah.
That's it.
Done.
Vegemite shapes and Solo.
Oh my god. Imagine your shit.
Ugh.
Would you piss stink of Vegemite?
Or smell of Solo.
Oh.
You just re-drink it, bro. It's fine. Who cares? As long as it's no sugar.
Yeah, it has to be no sugar. Solo, no
Easy.
sugar.
Yeah.
Vegemite.
Delish.
Imagine dipping Vegemite shapes in Vegemite. Or like in a cheese dip.
Oh my god. Yum.
Like a fucking
So
little
good.
fondue motherfucker.
Fondue
I'm
motherfucker. Oh my
hungry. I'm
God.
salivating.
Fuck. I almost forgot this new fucking big news that happened.
Big news.
The fucking Trump assassination, bro.
Oh shit.
Shit. Like,
yes, brother.
holy shit.
I've seen. I'm a conspiracist.
Crazy.
I'm
Oh,
a
no, it's just coming out.
conspiracist.
The more that the days go on, the more that shit just starts coming out about
So
it.
basically, if you haven't seen it, and I'm sure you probably have seen it,
fucking
surely
everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Everywhere.
Trump was doing a rally, I guess.
Yep.
'Cause is it time to vote? Is it
Coming up.
Yeah.
It's
And
coming up.
obviously everyone's doing their bit. Speak
Yep.
to the people.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
mid through one of his sentences or something, you just hear a couple gunshots. But when I first saw it, as a little quick one, it sounded like a little airsoft gun or like a little like, BB gun or whatever you call it.
very
like,
far away. Or
it was very like faint gunshot. It wasn't like a bap bap bap. Like it wasn't.
No.
Someone wasn't in the crowd shooting
No.
at him.
But then you do hear louder gunshots.
then,
but that's the Secret Service.
Firing back.
Killing. him.
And and then you just see him kind of like hold his ear,
Yeah.
and then like
Then
a little bit blood
fall
on
down
his
a
face.
bit.
Yeah, and then obviously the Secret Service.
Yeah, they're all jumping on
CIA,
top of
wherever
him.
they are, just
Get
bundle
down,
on
Mr.
top
President.
of him. Yeah, Mr.
Classic.
President. Have you seen? Oh, I'll talk to you in a minute about it. Remind me.
Okay.
Yeah. So imagine if he got assassinated on TV.
Fuck, bro.
Like imagine.
So close.
Like
and like
JFK.
the shot, like when it happened, like he had just moved his head, like tilted it, like turned his face, and then that's why it clipped his ear. But I feel like
I'd be buying a lorry ticket.
if he hadn't gone through it, either I think it was gonna like go through the back, of his head,
Imagine that.
just through the back.
But 2 people did die, unfortunately.
Was it
Two-
two?
I
Two
think it was
died.
2, yeah.
3. I heard three.
I saw
three
some-
civilians got hit.
I think it was 2 that died.
Yeah.
Someone was deemed a hero because he jumped in front of his family.
Yes.
Which
Oh
is,
god, I did hear about that.
What
Horrible.
What geezer.
Mm.
His
Horrible.
balls must have been huge.
Yeah.
Just I mean I'd do it.
Mm.
I've said before, I say again, I'll suck a
Absolutely.
dick to save my daughter's life.
Absolutely.
But off track.
Anyway, yeah. This.
Yeah, wild. Like I didn't think I'd ever see something like that.
No,
like,
it's like
an actual assassination
JFK
attempt.
moment
Yeah,
in
it's
real
literally
life,
like
bro. And then he stands up and he's just like,
that was. I hate
Fight.
Trump. I hate Trump. I hate what he
Fight.
stands for.
yeah,
Great businessman. Well, I say great businessman. He's been bankrupt enough times, but
small loan of $1 million.
um,
Fucking hell.
yeah, just absolutely wild to think that if he was just like a foot to the right,
Yeah,
or the wind was just blowing a little
Yeah.
bit more this way,
dead. Live
just
television.
seeing someone get shot in the head. But then TikTok has unleashed a
things
few funny things. There's
Mhm.
obviously a lot of memes. I saw a meme
Yeah.
of like we
50
found the
Cent.
shooter and it was like
Yeah.
the shooter and his eyes were like cross-eyed. And I was like,
Oh
that's
my
fucking
God.
hilarious. Yeah, the 50 Cent album cover.
Yeah.
And like shit
Bro,
like
he
that,
did a
like,
show the night after that happened, and he already had the photo of that up, like with Trump's
Fucking
face over the album
brilliant.
cover.
Just
Yeah,
absolutely brilliant. People are
crazy.
gonna definitely milk this for
Yeah.
for
And
as
people
much
are
as they
saying like
can.
Trump's gonna come out at his next rally playing that song. This is just gonna be so good.
And yeah, just that picture of him like all his fucking bodyguards around him, like holding him, you know.
Yeah.
And he's
got
just
his
there,
fist up
like,
in the
you know,
air, and
fight the
it's just-
power sort of shit.
It's like,
You can't stop
it's
me.
a hard photo.
It is
Goes
hard,
hard.
as much as he's a bit of a dickhead.
Yeah. But like this
What
is
a
the thing,
gangster.
and the backfire that sort of happened, because that obviously this person that shot at him hates him, didn't want him,
Yep.
nothing, you know, he wants him gone, clearly. But having done this and failed, it's now made Trump so
Even
much
more
bigger
viral.
and
His
powerful.
stats are just gone up.
Because if people weren't already thinking he was the shit before,
He's
he's
the
a
shit
god
now,
now.
yeah.
And now he's just gonna come out. Oh, they couldn't kill me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm invincible.
I'm invincible. I'm unstoppable.
I'm unstoppable.
Yeah.
They tried to shoot me and they failed.
Yeah,
You know,
literally,
and that's just what's
literally.
gonna happen.
God
and then
was looking
people are gonna
over
be
me.
like he's gonna win now. Like, there's no doubt.
I think he will.
This is now.
But that was
This is gonna be like some of the biggest news of the year. Like Trump
Yeah,
really getting
yeah.
killed, and
like actual assassination attempt.
yeah,
But
in IRL.
yeah, IRL
In our lifetime.
for real.
Like that is what they're going to be talking about in 20 years in the history books.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe they'll be maybe they'll
It
be
will,
reading
yeah,
about that.
that's
That and
gonna be
COVID will be up
Yeah,
on the
bro.
list.
Up in there.
Oh, we got
Our guest is back.
our puppy's back.
Hello, mate. He's finished making noise
Chilled
outside.
out, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty crazy. But
crazy.
then there's people going on because like the crowd, the civilians spotted the shooter minutes before it happened, trying to yell at police and Secret Service and stuff.
Normally, I think with these things, obviously they have, you know, snipers on rooftops
Yeah.
everywhere within the vicinity. They've already located, like, you know, they know he's doing a rally here. So
Yeah.
weeks before, they'll be like, right,
Plan it
okay,
out, any
we know
vantage
that
points.
someone could go, where
Yeah.
can people, you know, shoot from? Where
Yeah.
can we, you know, make sure that he is safe as possible?
Mm.
And I saw a little video, and it's like a video from a different angle. I don't know if it's maybe a person at the rally, like a spectator.
Yeah, okay.
And it's kind of like from the right-hand side.
Mm.
And you see, like, up on one of the roofs, like quite close to Trump, actually, there's obviously two snipers.
Yeah.
Or like maybe not one sniper and one like on the radio, you know,
Yeah, yep.
whatever.
Yeah,
Like a spotter or something.
Yeah.
And they're already like looking in their scope at something. They're already like, I don't know, maybe they're just trying to, you know, hone in on them. Because you can't just look at it and shoot with a sniper. Can
No,
you?
no,
You have to obviously
absolutely
like
have to-
distance, wind,
yeah.
whatever comes
There's
into
a lot of maths.
Yeah.
That actually goes into
So
it.
I think maybe they were just a second too late
Mm.
on spotting him. But yeah, it looks like, you know, the shots come in, Trump's like, everybody jumps on him, and then you just see these, like, the sniper guy, like, shoot.
Yeah, just go straight
And I'm like,
away.
well,
It's like if they were so... I mean, obviously
you've got to be 100%
be-
sure that
yeah,
this person
and-
is shooting at Trump.
And obviously you would be quick to react after
Yeah.
someone has shot, but how were you not already quick enough to react?
yeah.
Like, do you think that maybe the dude that was shooting missed because he heard people yelling and saying that there's a dude with a gun?
Yeah, maybe
And
panicked.
they panicked,
yeah.
and then that's why he just went for it and
Yeah.
shot?
Maybe he heard, someone
we don't
running up.
know.
Yeah, I don't know. Who
And
knows?
I think the whole thing of it, it's a fake thing to get Trump to look
to
more
boost-
powerful.
Yeah,
It's
I
like,
did see about
you
this.
can't-
He set it all up.
you
and-
can't purposefully near miss someone that
Yeah.
much, you know, to just clip their
And
ear.
I think it would be an
And,
outrageous thing to do.
Like,
so
how would
fake
you
an
even make
assassination
that
attempt.
as a stunt? Like, I think that's just coping,
Yeah,
trying to cope a
Do
little
you want
bit.
to come up?
But it's, crazy shit to see. I did not expect to see that yesterday morning. Waking
No,
up.
not
That was,
because I woke up and the missus is like, "Oh, have you seen the news?"
Yeah.
I've literally just opened my eyes. She's like, "Yeah, someone tried to shoot Donald Trump." And like I say, when I watched the video, to me it didn't sound like gunshots, and I was like,
No.
"Oh, nah, it's
like
like
a
a
BB or
fake
something,
thing."
yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, wild that
no.
actually someone got in the position to actually be able to assassinate him.
Up on a roof, bro.
But they just shot him, didn't they? He's
Yeah,
dead.
straight away,
Yeah.
dead. Yeah, dead at the scene. Yeah, fucking
Which is-
crazy.
Yeah, wild. But crazy to think that this day and age that was able to. But it does confuse me as to why, you know, it's happened a lot in the past. Why aren't these people doing their speeches and shit in like bulletproof boxes? 'Cause
Yeah.
they're still there. They just need like a box around them and just a microphone. Like,
Yeah,
that's all they-
exactly. Yeah.
Just to, you know.
But then that shows weakness.
Yeah.
Shows that you're scared.
Shows that
shows
you're,
that
yeah.
you're-
Fair.
But-
Didn't think about that.
Mate, if I'm not gonna risk my
Comfy.
life.
Yeah, that's,
you know,
and
like,
that's
I
it
don't-
again. Like, do you...
But this is the
then you
fuck
think-
thing about politics, you know? It's like there's always
It's a
going to be
war
somebody that
itself,
disagrees
isn't
with you. Like,
Yeah, always.
you're not going to be able to please everyone. Someone will be disadvantaged or unhappy with what you choose,
Always.
regardless of which side you're standing on or how fair you want to be.
Yeah. I think
That's
that's the world in this day and age anyway.
It's just humans, bro. No pleasing it. No pleasing us.
No, you can't please everyone, unfortunately. It's just unless you want to do your own thing and go and live on an island somewhere.
And eat Vegemite shapes and drink
drink
sugar-free Solo.
Oh,
Hey, maybe that's what they were doing on Epstein's island.
yeah.
Maybe they were just jealous of him.
Yeah.
They're like, how dare you just eat shapes
Yeah, let me come
and drink
join
Solo on your island, bro? What if he had like hidden flavors of Solo, other
Like,
than the mango
Anything
one?
could have happened there.
Yeah,
Other than what they think happened there.
yeah. Maybe they're just
Like,
jealous.
Yeah.
Why weren't we invited? Fuck
Yeah,
you,
why
dead.
don't I have an island?
Yeah, bullshit.
How did he get an island?
Being mega rich. Who sells an island? Who owned the island first to sell it? That's my question. The government?
And to add to that question, if you own the island, can you make your own rules? Or do you have to abide by like
Well,
the
that's
laws
the
of
thing,
the
like,
local
does it-
country?
Well, yeah, because if you're buying the island from a country, it's still technically part of that country,
Yeah.
you know? So you still have to follow laws and stuff.
Can you
I
make your
guess
own
so.
country?
I think you probably were able to back in the
Yeah,
day,
okay.
but nowadays probably
Imagine.
not.
That'd be amazing.
Unless you came across a hidden place that hadn't, for some reason, been discovered yet.
But I feel like if you came across a place that hadn't been discovered yet, someone would just claim it anyway. Like, oh no, that's government property.
Yeah, exactly.
And they
Yeah,
just
you
take
can't
over you.
take it.
It's
Yeah.
like,
This is close to our country. It's
yeah,
ours.
it's almost like, it's a tough one. If you find something,
Mm.
so if I took my metal detector down the beach, I don't do this, but,
Mm.
and I come across a fucking crazy artifact.
Yeah.
Is that mine?
Yes. Well, it depends.
Or-
If you just keep it for yourself and don't tell anyone,
Yeah, then
and
it's
you
mine.
don't try making any money or
But if
anything.
I went to like a museum and I was like, oh, I've got this, I want to sell it or whatever. Are they like, no, you can't sell that. That's part of the Ooga Wooga tribe. That was probably really horrible. I'm sorry. It's part of some
Ooga Wooga.
yeah, some ritual tribe back in the
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Can I?
This has been
This is
searched.
actually,
This is a
yeah,
missing
this
piece
is a
of
missing
a
piece. You
10,000
yeah.
piece puzzle.
You cannot
that's
have
been-
this. This is
Yeah.
you know.
It's
Do
like-
they just take it off you?
Well, I feel like you could sort of be like, well, I found it, so fucking pay
Find
me,
us
and then I'll,
keepers,
yeah,
just
and then
run
I'll,
away.
yeah, like you can have it if you give me
Yeah.
money. I found
Yeah,
this.
how does that shit work?
I do. I would like to. I'd like to speak to someone about that.
Yeah.
How, like, just have
The
an actual
laws
chat,
on-
like.
What's mine?
Mm.
Because it's like squatters' rights, isn't it?
Yeah.
I heard rumours that there's a rule that if you live in a house for like 7 years, or if you squat in a house for a place for 7 years, it then becomes your home.
What the fuck?
But I don't think it's true.
No way. No.
No.
I think if police still came around, we're like, get out.
Yeah,
Like,
surely.
It's
So then
not
how
yours.
can you live somewhere unknown for 7 years?
That's crazy. I'd be pretty pissed off if I was living somewhere for 8
Yeah.
years and then got told to move. It's like,
Yeah.
why? Nobody has cared about this place for 8 years.
Nobody's giving a shit.
Just let me stay.
Yeah.
No, you're not paying
You're
tax.
not.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck your tax.
We need money from you.
Yeah.
Wild.
Crazy. Man.
Very crazy.
This kid's gone crazy.
Winnie, sit down,
Look
boy.
at my
Down,
hand.
boy.
Sit
Um,
down, boy.
You said you got some satisfying things for me.
Yeah, so I was just it just popped into my head the other day. I was just driving. I was just driving, as you do, as
Yeah,
one of the top
The
50
92%.
top 92% with the driver's license, and on the freeway or whatever the fuck it was, 2-lane road, and I just indicated, and went over, and there was no bumps.
Oh my god, did you miss the
Cat
cat's eye?
eyes,
I've just fucking
when
come.
you-
I've climaxed.
when you change lanes and you don't hit the cat eyes, bro. I was like,
I thought I was the only one.
such a good feeling.
Oh my god.
How good is that?
I sometimes, when you drive across and your first two wheels go over,
And you're like,
no
I've got to-
bump,
I have to
no
match
bump.
it.
Oh fuck.
Without,
bumps.
without
hit it,
causing
but-
an
oh my
accident.
God,
It's just
yeah.
that split second.
Yeah.
It's like, please line up.
No, I've never done it, but
And
oh
then
my god.
sometimes you like
That's
you
elite.
try to play a game with it and you're like, oh, I'm not gonna touch it. Ah shit, I hit
Yeah.
it. But like when it doesn't,
Oh,
bro, it's so
Elite.
good. So yeah, it just popped into my head.
were
Like,
there cat eyes on the road?
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
That doesn't count otherwise.
There
no,
isn't
that-
any.
no,
Oh, no, I
that-
didn't hit
absolutely.
That's amazing.
But
I've-
yeah, it
I've
just sort
never
of popped
thought
into my
about
head.
that.
Like, what other like lovely, like nice, little satisfying things like that are there?
You when
Like-
you're extra thirsty,
Extra.
like when you're
Yeah,
really
yeah, yeah.
thirsty, and then you just get that like first sip of water,
Oh, so good.
and you can actually like feel it like go down, and you just
Or after like a night out, and then you get home and it's just like raid the fridge, like so thirsty,
oh,
delicious cold water.
yeah, like wake
Yeah.
up hangover.
After walking home from the train station, just down.
Fuck,
So good.
so nice.
Yeah.
I thought of, you know when you get like something new and it's got a sticker on it. and you peel it off in one go.
Oh, in one go, yes. Oh, that.
I'm not talking like the film, like
No,
you
no,
get
no.
on like the fridge or
Yeah.
something. Like if I wanted to peel that sticker off,
Yep.
it just
But, like,
comes
the-
off in one go.
And
Not
then the
that white.
reverse, if you don't peel it all off, and then it like keeps like flaking and peeling, it's the worst thing ever.
That's an ick.
But yeah, peeling a sticker off in one go.
Just in
so
one go
good.
is satisfying.
So nice.
So
With this little one, you probably haven't had to use them, but you know the sticks that you use to like throw balls.
yeah,
At the park.
Yeah.
So, you know, if you're a noob and lame, you pick up the ball and then put it in the stick. But if you're a Chad, you like whack.
Yeah, whack that. Yeah.
Sometimes you can like just getting it from a certain height just feels good when it just like slots into place like perfectly, and it just, I don't know, it's something about, it's hard to explain it, but like just like
When you do it?
yeah, just like reaching over
You
and
feel
just
like a G.
yeah, just reaching over and just like perfectly like
Boom.
cupping that ball with
Oh.
the stick, bro. Just
I love how far they fucking go. They go
Yeah,
miles, don't they?
far as man.
For
But
real.
yeah, like that's another one because we recently got one for Millie, and yeah, it's like
elite.
all the time practicing it now, and I try getting it
Oh,
from
like
like
you like throw it onto the floor from the stick.
no. So it's on the floor, so she'll bring the ball back,
Yeah.
and then I'll go to like pick it up with the stick,
Yeah.
and then I'll like do it from a certain height because obviously you could just reach down and cup it on, but I'm talking
okay,
about like
I see.
so it's there, and I'm just gonna go like
And you
whack
fully
and like
swing- yeah,
whack it, and then
okay.
it grabs it, you know,
Yeah.
from like a good height.
Boom.
Yeah,
Perfectly
just
on. Yeah, okay.
grips that
okay,
thing, gripses it.
cool.
Yeah, that's a good one.
One that doesn't happen very often,
Mm.
but you get in your car and you like turn, your seatbelt on,
Yep.
turn your engine on, and then you like, I'll click number 3 on my radio or something,
Mm.
and it's just like the start of like one of your
Oh, a
favorite
really
songs.
good song. Oh
Or
my
like
god.
or just a banger, and you're just
So
like, oh my
good.
god, I've got the whole journey. I can listen to this whole song.
That's privilege, bro. That does
Yeah,
not happen.
it doesn't happen
often.
very often.
Does not happen. That's why I don't listen to radio very much, man.
Oh, I see.
It's just
I've definitely grown into the radio because I've
because you're
grown
old.
into
old. He's old.
yeah, I've
as
grown into
fuck.
podcasts. Hence, well, I mean, we're doing one.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I've grown into listening to a lot of podcasts.
Yeah.
And I just like people waffling. I just like, and they do talk about some weird stuff on the radio.
Yeah.
And I do like listening to when people
Yeah,
ring
I
in and
guess so.
stuff.
Yeah,
and they just
yeah.
like tell you stories and stuff.
Yeah.
And whether it's true or not, I really don't care. But
Yeah.
some of them are hilarious.
Yeah.
There's that story. I don't know if I told you about the story with the man and woman who were they were like having a shit time in their relationship.
Mm.
So I think he worked away and he had a thought that his wife was cheating on him.
Mm.
So it was going on, and then I think he wanted to break up with her, and he said like, oh, I think our time's come to an end, kind of thing, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, oh no, we can't break up. I love you, I'm actually pregnant with your kid.
Oh shit.
And he was like, oh shit, that's crazy, because I actually got a vasectomy 7 months ago.
oh.
And she's just like, what do you
Holy
do? And then obviously this
shit.
guy was like ringing in, telling the story, laughing about it.
Yeah.
And obviously the radio presenters were just like, what did you even say to her?
Yeah,
Like, how
yeah.
do you even... And he was like, well, I knew she was cheating. So
Yeah.
it's like, I'll
How
try
are you gonna get
this.
pregnant? Yeah, without.
And then got a vasectomy.
Oh
and
my god, that's crazy.
That's fine. What
How
a
do
way
you
to
even
find
hide
out.
that? How do you hide that from your partner?
I don't
Oh
know.
my god, bro.
Maybe it wasn't like 7 months pregnant or whatever, but maybe it's been like... She
No,
was,
no.
She was quite... She
Yeah.
was...
But still, no, I mean like that surgery. I'm talking about the surgery. How
Fuck
do you hide
knows.
getting that,
Fuck knows.
bro? I wouldn't be able to
But-
shut up about it.
Yeah. Yeah, you'd have to be
my
like bed...
God.
You'd be in bed rest surely for a few...
Yeah, for a few days. Yeah.
But yeah, fucking, what a way to
Jesus.
find out, hey?
Wow. Damn.
Um,
Good way to catch him out though as well, I
yeah,
guess.
yeah.
If you're gonna go all
What a
in.
what a fucking par.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I've got him now. He's gonna come back. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pregnant with your kid.
No, you're
Chokes
not.
on you.
Gets out.
It ain't my.
Never,
I don't know these
never
things.
believe the hype.
The vasectomies aren't 100%, but
No.
I think the chances are very small.
Very.
What about the last piece of a jigsaw puzzle?
So
You
good.
know, it just slots in.
Just,
Ah,
and then again, the reverse of that, when you can't find the last piece. Bro,
Angry.
that's just...
angry.
I bet there's like a company out there that makes jigsaw puzzles without the last
Yeah,
piece.
just work in the factory
Just
and
to-
just take a piece.
Yeah,
at a
yeah.
time.
Oh my god, what that's Homelander's
Psychopath.
job.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
he was a human,
So that
he'd
happens
go
if he
do some
loses his
shit like that.
powers. And
Yeah,
just fucking
takes a piece of the puzzle out every time from every
time,
box.
just eats it so no one can find it. Just swallows it.
One for us at work. Grabbing containers for portioning stuff. This is like a double whammy.
Yeah.
So getting the perfect amount of containers for portioning something like a liquid, and then you just go grab a random amount
Yeah.
of lids, and then it's the perfect amount of
Perfect
lids
amount.
as well,
Oh.
bro. And you just all in one go.
Satisfying.
So good. That feels like a superpower. I've done that an unusual amount of times, like grabbing the
I've
lids
only
and just-
done, I think I've only
so
done this
good.
once that I can remember, but when you grab like a scoop of flour or a scoop of sugar,
Oh my
and you're
god.
like, oh, I need like 800 grams, and you kind of like test yourself. You're like, oh,
Yeah,
that
you're
looks
like-
about right.
Yeah.
And you put it on the scales, and it'll be like, oh, I've only done it once where it's been bang on.
No.
And I literally,
That's next level.
tried that. I was like, am I Spider-Man?
Yeah,
Fucking-
I ran
what-
to the lotto shop.
So yeah, what else can I do?
Mutation.
But yeah, especially if you do it and you're like 2 grams off, you're like, oh, fucking what a G. Like, that's so close.
good. Or
Nice
like
and
you
satisfying.
get one bit, weigh it, and then it's a little bit under, so then you get another bit, and then it's
And
bang
then
on
it's
like
bang
the
on,
second
yeah.
time. It's like, fuck,
Yeah.
I am good.
If you've got like a digital clock, and like you just, I mean, say I had one in here, for example, I sit on my computer, I'll be typing something like, oh, what's the time? And I look up, and as I look up, like you just see the clock change.
Oh my god, yeah, like
Satisfying.
the hand
yeah,
ticks
or
over.
like, yeah,
That's a good
the number
one.
changes, or like you get your phone
Yeah.
out and the numbers just change. You're like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's fucking cool.
Brilliant.
I thought that was a
Yeah.
good one.
Another one's the classic, the getting the USB in the right
Oh,
way the first
yep.
time.
Winnie, be good.
Often an impossible task, but when
Very
it gets
You've
done
got
right.
a 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
Why does it always fucking wrong?
Yeah, it's
I wonder
every
if there
time.
is a method to it.
I've
like,
seen
are
some
they
USBs
always-
that have like a flexible middle bit, so that it's
so it moves
right
up or down.
every time, which is strange. I don't know how that works. I don't know why they're not all like that, but
Yeah. I
something-
wonder if like. No, don't. I'm waffling.
Okay.
When it's a weirdly satisfying one, but when you're like, so say someone's driving behind me and they're like right up your ass, and you're just like, oh, all right, I'll let you fucking overtake. So you move into the left lane, and they like skirt past you, fucking going through all the traffic,
Yep.
and then you're just cruising along at the speed limit.
Yeah.
And then you forget about it for a second. You fucking change the radio. Look
Yeah.
out the window. Oh, it's a red light. Oh look,
Oh, it's you.
dickhead's next to me.
Hey,
oh,
mate.
that got you really
Yeah,
far. I
yeah.
love it.
So
Love
good.
it.
That is
And you're
that
there
is
in your
tops.
fucking Prius, and they're
Yeah.
there in their souped up bloody
whatever.
Commodore or whatever. And you just,
So good.
I love it. They
Yeah.
thought that zig and dagging through all the
Yeah,
traffic
I'm
was
so
going to make
good.
them
I'm
so fast,
gonna get ahead. It's just like,
and then they're just
Nah,
next to you at the
you're
same
there.
red light that really
I
didn't get
love
you
how
far.
life works out.
Yeah.
It works out like that.
And then with that though, when you're sat at the red light for ages, and you go, it's going to turn green.
Oh my
now,
god.
and it turns green. And I try it every time, and it never works.
Oh my
But-
god, bro! And another one similar to that, when you're thinking of a song and then it comes on next, like on your shuffle. That is like one of those simulation moments, bro. That is crazy.
What's going on? Someone
Yeah,
listening?
it's like and not in a playlist that you like
yeah,
always
you've
put
just
on and you know,
like,
and
a
it's just like
radio playlist.
yeah,
if
you
that
start
makes
yeah
sense.
start radio or press shuffle or something
Yeah.
like that, and it's just like yeah, the next song pops into your head, or
Yeah.
like you'll be singing it and then it'll come on. It's
Yeah,
like,
the
what
song that's
fuck?
playing will remind you of another song or something. And
Yeah.
you're like, oh yeah, I love that. It's a banger.
And then it comes on.
oh shit, it's
Oh,
me.
bro. That's shit like that is what makes me think like life can't be real.
Yeah,
It's something's up.
that is very. Yeah, I always think that there's someone's listening. Surely.
Something's going on in the
yeah.
background. Truman
Yeah.
Show shit. Yeah.
Truman Show. My last one is we have a lot of like jars in our cupboard.
Yep.
For like decantering like flour and like things like that.
Mm.
So like they're all labeled and shit. And when you buy, you've got like a bit of flour left in the jar, and you're like, oh, I probably should buy some more.
Yeah.
And then you get the new one, and
Yep.
you empty it in, and it's like the perfectly
Perfect, like
hits that
level.
fill line.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god.
But it's even better when it's like just below to the brim.
Yeah.
Because when it's on the brim, it can spill out
Oh
and
yeah,
shit, you know.
yeah,
But like,
especially when you put the lid.
but
on.
like when it's like just at that perfect.
the lid. Oh, it
So good.
seals
And then
it
and then
off.
you tap it, get all the air out. Oh, bro.
Just look at it in the cupboard for a second.
so good.
I did that shit.
So good.
Satisfying.
Oh, another. This is a bit of a different one, but like I mentioned to you yesterday, Lana's mum's an engineer.
Yep.
And they were out driving the other day, and Lana's mum made a comment of they were driving, went round a roundabout. She's like, "Oh, don't you just love a good roundabout?" You know, because just like the design of it or something like that. But like, it's kind of true. Like when you're driving, and if like just the way like if it just helps the traffic flow, you know, because you come to some roundabouts and they are a fuck show to try and get around.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
the angle's weird. Like there'll be a bush.
I
there
mean,
or
even this
something
one
like
out
that.
here is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Because
And it
most
ju-
people are just going straight across, so it never
Yeah,
stops.
and it just sort of got me thinking. I was like, yeah, I can kind of fuck with that, you know.
I hate going in the outside lane on a roundabout.
The outside lane. Yeah.
Like I like being on the inside
Mm.
because it's just like a quick little like, rather than having to go like.
Wait. The outside. So the left lane?
No, the inside, like the right lane.
The right lane.
Yeah.
Why? That's the shit
Because it's
one.
just like a quick little,
Mm.
rather than like.
Oh yeah, rather than
Yeah, the
cycling
big
all the
old
way out. I
fucking-
see what you mean. Yeah.
I feel like a little like racer boy, like.
Yeah,
like-
yeah, hugging the
Yeah.
curve. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, mad.
Yeah, good roundabout. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
There's a one online. I don't know where this roundabout is.
Mm.
Maybe we can get a photo up next time, or I'll try and maybe put one in here. But there's a crazy roundabout in like, it might even be in London somewhere.
Mm.
But there's like a crazy roundabout. It's got like 12 exits or something. Like it might not be
Jesus
12.
Christ.
It's got heaps of exits, but you can kind of almost go like through the roundabout. You can go like across it, but then you can join this lane, and it's
What the
a fuck show.
That sounds like the one in France. You know, with
It might that might even be the one.
The Arc de
Yeah, the
Arc
Arc
de
de Triomphe.
Triomphe.
Yep.
Yeah, been up there.
Yep.
Yeah, when we went to
Cool.
France. Yeah.
Didn't ask. So yeah, this roundabout's crazy.
All right, well that's the end of the episode.
No more.
No more. Never
Yeah.
believe.
Well, I mean, this episode's been going on a bit. I did have something else, but maybe we'll save it for next time
Save
because
it for next time.
it
It's fine.
will waffle. It'll be a long
Yeah.
one. So,
Of course.
but there are satisfying things.
Yeah,
I mean, there's many more.
starting to-
Yeah, I'm getting a
Mm.
bit of a.
Yeah, we might. Again, we could probably do another part 2 to that or something like that.
Yeah. Hopefully the deliveries come. Hopefully the set might like slightly change. So don't be scared.
Yeah.
Still click, still watch, still
Yeah.
view, still
We'll be here.
listen. We will be here.
Same time, same place.
Certainly will, and there might be a few different things going on.
Surprise.
We'll see what happens. Excited for the changes. We'll be back with season 4 of The Boys.
Ooh, I can't
Hopefully
wait.
we can fill you in on that.
Can't wait.
As long as
So
all the
keen.
episodes are out, I'm going to check straight after this.
Yep. Yep.
But yeah, I think-
But yeah, for now, that's us.
Let's wrap it up.
Yep.
Thanks for watching, listening,
Yep.
subscribe,
Like,
Like,
share, all that
share,
business.
let your family,
Run it
friends
up.
know if I can run
Yeah.
that shit up. Solo, if you're listening, I didn't have one this time because it's freezing.
It is. It's very
So I had
cold.
my cup of tea.
And it's
but
also quite early still in the morning. Yeah. For our normal
it's
times.
only 11:10. Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
There we go.
Still got the whole day. Wow.
Amazing.
Awesome. Well,
There we go.
we shall keep waffling.
If you keep watching.
Thank you very much.
Ta-ta.
Peace.